Since the beginning of time, beings of higher intelligence known as the overseers have been in control of the universe. They have been known throughout history by many names, such as aliens, extraterrestrials, angels, gods, and devils. Because of the draconian wars 24,000 years ago, the overseers decided to establish a universal government known as the Intergalactic Confederation, whose sole mission is to maintain balance and order throughout the universe. The star seeds are a branch of this galactic government and focus primarily on recruiting human beings from planet Earth who possess special abilities that can be used to further the agenda of the Intergalactic Confederation. The individual known as Windstorm is one such person, and this is his story.
Commander on deck.
As you were,
Sir?
I'm here for your updated reports on our latest starseed.
Our subject has been put under temporary sleep hypnosis.
Why?
We have discovered that the therapeutic process is more effective if the subject's subconscious mind is dominant over the conscious mind. This is the most proficient way to get the truth. The therapy session will take place while the subject is in a deep sleep state. Everything that he experiences during the session will be a manifestation of his own creative thoughts. For example, I will be the one asking him the questions, but what he sees and hears will be a projection from his subconscious mind.
Are we able to see the visuals that his subconscious mind projects?
Yes. This monitor has been adjusted to receive his brainwaves during the interview and convert the energy signals to actual images. As I question him, we'll be able to see what he sees.
Okay, this is good. So what have you seen thus far?
Well, at first he was asked simple questions pertaining to where he thought he was. We did this to establish parameters. He envisioned 3 locations throughout the actual interview. His first location was some type of den setting. He was dressed as an astronaut and his therapist was a reptilian grey, dressed as an actual doctor of psychology. From the background, we can see that he's floating through space. Our first question was geared towards finding out how all of this started for him. He explained how things in his life began to take a turn when he started to have vividly peculiar dreams. Within his dreams, he would envision himself running towards a distinctive voice, a calling. But what makes things so peculiar is how a particular phrase from his dreams would also be said to him in the real world while he was awake.
Find us.
Where are you?
We are everywhere but nowhere. We're everywhere but nowhere.
We're everywhere but nowhere. Those were the last words that I heard.
And why were these words so significant?
Because I would hear those same words from people during my everyday experience.
Everywhere but nowhere, like dark matter. You alright, man?
You know, we're like dark matter. We're everywhere but we're nowhere. You alright, man? Yeah. Step out of it.
These guys are everywhere and nowhere. Like the dark matter of the universe, they fill all the empty spaces. Dark matter.
So, the phrase, we're everywhere but nowhere, that I heard in a dream state would be the same phrase that I heard from everyday living. And I couldn't help but to think it was some type of message.
He then began to explain how all of this put him in a constant state of exhaustion. Apparently, the dreams and synchronicities were causing sleep deprivation. And so naturally, our next line of questioning was aimed towards how he chose to deal with it.
And how did all this make you feel?
Tired. It made me feel tired. Dealing with those types of premonitions, you know. It keeps you up at night. You have anxiety towards dreaming. I couldn't sleep.
He told us how he would often see a commercial on television advertising medicine created from the ashwagandha herb and how it can be used as a stress reliever against insomnia. He decided to call the number and set up an appointment. He then went on to explain how he felt uncomfortable upon arriving to the location. Instead of it being an actual store, he was sent to some park on Detroit's west side. And the store owner that met him there was extremely adamant about not selling him the ashwagandha, but instead another herb known as ultraviolet.
A lot of people come here for thinking that they want the ashwagandha, man. I got something else for you. I just look called ultraviolet. Go ahead and take this. You know what I'm saying? Let me know how you like it. And then
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate the offer, but I'll stick with the ashwagandha. I maybe try the ultraviolet next time. Be better, I heard.
What you think the ashwagandha gonna do for you?
I mean,
It's
you know,
it's a lesser of the two, man. Just trying to let you know. You know?
lesser of the two. I don't know,
Lesser of the
man.
two,
It's
most
just,
definitely.
it don't sound right. Like, just to be honest,
You feel what I'm saying? Just go ahead and take this ultraviolet. You're gonna be straight, man. Trust me, you're gonna thank me later. Go ahead and take this, man.
all right.
This herb, known as ultraviolet, was in powder form and was meant to be consumed like regular tea. And when he finally decided to test it out, it caused him to astral project to the island for the first time.
Welcome to the island. Welcome to the island. We are your spirit guides. We are your spirit guides. Welcome to the largest database of information within your known galaxy. We are everywhere, but nowhere. There is no mountain high enough, nor valley low enough to keep us from the children of violet light.
The ultraviolet that I was given, it allowed me to astral travel.
And you traveled to the island.
Yes. So this was the first time that I went to the island.
And how was that experience for you?
Well, at first I didn't know that I had just astral traveled. I didn't know anything about that. I found out about astral travel later on. I didn't know what happened. I thought I just woke up from a dream or hallucination or something.
He explained how after he came back to reality, he didn't realize he had just astral traveled. He also explained how during this time, he began to feel paranoid, as if he was being watched. And as it turns out, he was.
Hello. Yes, I'm observing the subject right now. He seems to be feeling the effects of the dreams we projected into his subconscious. Subject is currently watching TV in his living room. Okay, copy that.
Just waking up, what the fuck?
Know what's going on.
Hey, had a crazy dream, yo. I don't even know what happened, bro. Yo, but I know it's symbolic, though. I'm thinking that it's like a hidden message. Man, forget about it, I ain't gon' stress it. Gotta focus on real life obligations. Pay these bills, stop waiting. Rent plus light, all utilities. hoping that you feeling me. It's really like real life Monopoly. I'ma pace myself. 1, 2, 3. Looking at the walls that's making up my home though. Special meaning inside of every photo. Overstand my matrix and I can try to take it. Conversations with God really ain't basic. Where am I traveling? Where am I traveling? I'ma keep traveling.
Gonna make it better.
Just gon' keep traveling.
No, I'm headed this way.
Focus and managing.
You just gotta focus, really. That's all.
I'ma keep managing. I'ma keep traveling.
I'ma just keep trying, man.
Just gon' keep traveling.
His ironic dreams, the synchronicities, and his ultraviolet trip. These were the series of events that led to him feeling paranoid, as if someone was secretly orchestrating everything he was experiencing. He explained how he could feel the presence of a hidden force, controlling his life from behind the scenes, and of course his paranoia manifested in his dreams. But this time, as a shadowy figure who was actually trying to kill him.
Who are you? Who is it?
The time is now!
So is it safe to say that the person you were fighting in your dream was the same person who was watching you in your apartment?
Yes. You're right.
He described another turning point, being when he met up with an old friend who offered him a job working as a security officer. After accepting the job, he explains how things started to feel normal for him again.
And how did things change for you after you accepted the job?
You know, to be honest, things started to look up for me. I was finally getting a steady paycheck, had steady income. I was able to get caught up on some old bills and pay off old tickets. I even ended up getting a call from my ex-girlfriend. We was actually talking about working things out, you know, getting back on track. And I took the ultraviolet again, went back to the island and gained more clarity. Everything was going good until this one day at work I was called to watch residential property. I actually had to secure someone's home.
On this particular day, he was securing residential property. He had to deal with an intruder, and a fight ensued. But here's where things get interesting. During all of this, he was still being watched. And this time, his subconscious mind allowed us to see exactly who it was. Our discovery was mind-blowing.
So basically the job is real, but his two supervisors have also been controlled by the device.
So explain to me again how you've initiated everything.
Basically, mind control was used to manipulate his close friends, as well as the owner of Galaxy Herb Shop.
And how exactly is all this possible?
Through our Draco satellite, we were able to control them through their dreams. The same process was used for Anthony. This satellite gives us the power to make them suggestive to certain instructions. In this case, they woke up from a sleep state, feeling compelled to carry out a certain action, and they even felt as if they had to report to someone after the deed was done. But the person who they reported to was me.
Hello? Yeah, I just gave it to him. Yeah, he's feeling the effects in about 2 days. Alright, let's say bye.
So, there really is no excuse. Yeah, I got him to join. He'll be starting tomorrow.
And what happens if they try to contact you again?
The best part about the mind control frequency is that it acts as a temporary stimulant, just like any temporary substance that comes and it goes. When the subject wakes up the next day, they don't remember anything that happened.
And what is the access code for the satellite?
It's been programmed as 2030.
So we've given him incentive to pursue his mission. We've established a way to manipulate those that we need to further our agenda.
Yes, but there's still more work to be done with the subjects.
You're right. But unfortunately, you are no longer needed.
What the fuck?
At first, we were confused. We had thought maybe there was a glitch between his subconscious projection and the display monitor. But once we directed the line of questioning accordingly, everything started to make sense.
So it was you all this time, watching and controlling yourself?
Yes.
How is that possible?
Because it wasn't really me. It was me, but from the future.
So, a version of yourself from a future timeline was controlling the events that you were experiencing. But why would your future self travel back in time just to manipulate your past self?
Because he was being controlled.
Controlled by who?
The Draconians.